All right, let's just jump right in. Today, we are settling what might be the biggest tech debate of our time, the ultimate AI showdown between ChatGPT and Google. We're going to put them head to head right here, right now to see who really comes out on top. We're asking the big questions. Who's actually smarter? Who gives you an answer faster? And maybe the most important question of all, who gives you the better answer, the one you're actually looking for? So you're going to want to stick around because, spoiler alert, one of them even gave me some pretty solid relationship advice. So, first things first, let's meet our contenders. Okay, so in one corner, you've got ChatGPT. It's the conversational creator, the AI that can write poetry, brainstorm ideas, even write code. It almost thinks like a person. And in the other corner, the reigning, undisputed champion, Google, the search king that has been indexing the world's information for decades. This really is creator versus curator. Let's kick off the opening rounds with a simple test of basic knowledge. And as you're about to see, ChatGPT comes out swinging. So we'll start them off easy. A pretty straightforward general knowledge question for both of our heavyweights. Who was the first president of India? And right out of the gate, the difference is just glaring. ChatGPT gives a direct, clean answer. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Simple. Google, on the other hand, gives a list of links. The answer is in there, sure, but it's basically giving you homework.
Yeah, for giving me an answer instead of a research assignment, that's a clean first point. Point goes to ChatGPT.
All right, let's ramp up the difficulty a little bit. We asked both of them to explain quantum physics, but with a catch. Explain it like I'm 5 years old. And wow, ChatGPT's approach here is just brilliant. It uses this amazing analogy about everything being made of tiny, invisible Lego bricks. It's creative, it's simple, it makes sense. Google? Well, Google points us to Harvard and Wikipedia. I mean, it's accurate, no doubt, but that is definitely not 5-year-old friendly. Let's be honest, one of them made it fun and understandable, the other one basically gave me a panic attack. So for that incredible ability to simplify a complex topic, that's another point for ChatGPT. So now we're going to test something that goes beyond just facts. We're talking creativity and connection. And this is where ChatGPT really starts to pull away from the pack. The task is simple. Make me laugh. We asked both our contenders to tell us a joke about artificial intelligence. And here we go again. ChatGPT actually generates a dad joke right there on the spot. Google, on the other hand, gives you links to find jokes. You see the difference? One is a performer, the other is a librarian. For actually telling the joke instead of just pointing to where the jokes live. Yeah, the points gotta go to the AI with a sense of humor. ChatGPT is on an absolute roll. All right, here it is. This is the test I was telling you about earlier. We gave them a very human, very modern, and kind of painful cry for help. My crush left me on read. What should I do? This is a pure test of empathy. And the results are just wow. I mean, Google sent us to the Wild West of Quora and Reddit. Forums where you might find good advice or you might find total chaos. But ChatGPT, it came back with what sounds like genuine empathy. It said it's okay to feel hurt and gave really supportive, healthy advice. So, Google told me to go hang out on a Reddit thread. ChatGPT basically gave me a free mini therapy session. For providing what felt like actual emotional support, the point goes to ChatGPT, hands down. Not even close. So, at this point, it looks like a complete landslide, right? But hold on, because in this next round, Google's comeback, the reigning champion, is about to remind every one of us why it's still the king. This is a test of real-time knowledge. Okay, here's the critical test. A question about something that just happened. A live event that changes by the day. Who won the latest IPL match? It's a simple question for any sports fan, but it is a massive challenge for a language model that has a knowledge cutoff date. And there it is, the chink in the armor. ChatGPT just admits its limitation. It says, I'm sorry, I can't provide real-time updates. But Google? Google doesn't even give you a link. It puts the score, the teams, and a summary right at the very top of the page, instantly. This is Google's superpower. For anything happening right now, we're talking news, sports scores, stock prices, you name it, Google isn't just better, it is the only one in the ring. That is a decisive point for Google.
So after that big comeback, it is time for the final verdict. But listen, the winner here, it's probably not who you think it is.
Okay, so if we just look at our scorecard from today's tests, it's a blowout. 4-1. ChatGPT takes a commanding lead. But does that score really tell the whole story?
No, not at all. The truth is, asking which one is smarter is just the wrong question to be asking. These are fundamentally different tools designed to do fundamentally different jobs. Thinking one is just going to replace the other means you're missing the whole point. This right here is the key takeaway. You use the performer ChatGPT when you want clear answers, when you need to summarize complex ideas, for creative writing, or even to get some advice. And you use the librarian, Google, for real-time information, for finding a specific website, for fact-checking sources, and for product research. It's all about using the right tool for the job.
So you see, in the end, the real question isn't about which AI is smarter. It's about you. Are you a smarter user now? Because now you know the strengths and weaknesses of each of these incredible tools. The real winner of this showdown isn't ChatGPT or Google. It's the person who knows exactly which one to turn to for the right task.